I love the Word of God. And the Bible is I'm going to cry, but it's like a legacy. I mean, imagine if you are an orphan and all of a sudden you get adopted into a family. And then you have this big, beautiful book of a legacy of all the things you immediately inherit. It's so remarkable. It says in Romans 8, there's 2 verses that hit my heart. It says, for you did not receive a spirit that makes you a slave again to fear, but you received a spirit of sonship. And by him we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit himself testifies with our spirit that we are children of God. And it says in the book of John, it says, he came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. Yet to all who received him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. Children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision or husband's will, but born of God. And that is remarkable. And I'm so bummed I'm crying right now. Okay, so anyways, the next verse that really hits my heart comes from Romans 11. I'm talking to you Gentiles, inasmuch as I am the apostle to the Gentiles. Gentiles meaning non-Jewish people. I make much of my ministry in the hope that I may somehow arouse my own people to envy and save some of them. For if their rejection is the reconciliation of the world, what will their acceptance be but life from the dead? Now that's a separate issue that I'm not really honing in on, but I want to include it. If the part of the dough offered as first fruits is holy, then the whole batch is holy. If the root is holy, so are the branches. If some of the branches have been broken off, and you, though a wild olive shoot, have been grafted in among the others, and now share in the nourishing sap from the olive root, do not boast over those branches. So here, it's like Paul's talking about, again, that adoption. We who were once orphaned, that God calls us and chooses us to be part of his family. We are grafted into something remarkable and historical and generational, and he gives us the Bible to it's our legacy. It's what we're adopted into. When we read about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and David, and Samuel, and Hannah, and the list goes on, that's part of our immediate family. Even though we display the glory of God in a distinct way as being adopted in, and God has much in the future of Israel, we're still grafted into the magnificent plan of God. And so the Bible isn't something we go to just make it something about us. It's something we go to discover who we really are and what God's plan has been since the beginning and how we're grafted in, and that his story isn't over on this side of eternity. There's still prophecy not yet fulfilled. He's coming back. And it's an opportunity to just dive in and to situate ourselves in the place that God has called us to abide in for his glory. And so I hope that people look at the Bible as legacy, as discovering historical facts about a family they've been adopted into. Sit at the feet of the Lord and be in awe. That's something that is unshakable, something that will never change. We become a part of. And that's our heritage. So